Hey, I'm Dave Rubin, and this is TYT140, a lot of news in a little time. We can now add Arizona to the list of states that have botched executions. On Wednesday, condemned prisoner Joseph R. Wood repeatedly gasped for an hour and 40 minutes before finally dying of a lethal injection. In a bizarre twist, Wood's attorneys filed an emergency appeal to stop the execution in the midst of the procedure. The appeal was rejected. State officials offered no immediate explanation for why the procedure dragged out for so long. Officials seeking an explanation for the downing of Malaysian Airlines flight MH17 may have gotten a clue from Ukrainian rebel leader Alexander Khodorkovsky. The rebel commander told Reuters that pro-Russian separatists possess the Russian-made Buk missile system used to shoot down the Malaysian plane. Khodorkovsky added that the missiles may have been sent back to Russia to hide the evidence. U.S. intelligence officials believe that separatists shot down the airliner by mistake, not realizing it was a civilian passenger flight. In Sierra Leone, a doctor who has played a key role in fighting the Ebola outbreak in Western Africa has become infected with the disease. Dr. Sheikh Humar Khan is reportedly being treated by the French aid group Doctors Without Borders. Since the outbreak began earlier this year, more than 1,000 people have contracted Ebola in Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. Ebola typically kills 90% of those infected, but the death rate in this outbreak has dropped to roughly 60% thanks to early treatment. Newly released figures suggest that thanks to Obamacare, the number of Americans without health insurance has declined by 10.3 million. This number represents a 5% nationwide drop in the rate of uninsured adults. States that adopted Obamacare's Medicaid expansion program saw the largest increases in rates of the insured. States headed by Republican governors who failed to adopt the Medicaid expansion experienced only small rises in rates of the insured, which is a shame because Obamacare's passing also drove up high blood pressure rates in those very red states. And finally, English inventor Colin Furze is claiming to have developed the world's largest fart machine. The device, housed in a specially constructed buttocks, is made from a giant pulse valveless jet engine. Furze plans to deploy his invention, which creates a plume of fire to go along with its deafening roar, on the cliffs of Dover and aim it toward France. In anticipation of the move, the French government has snapped into action and issued an immediate surrender. I'm Dave Rubin. Follow us on Twitter at TYT140 and suggest stories using hashtag TYT140. We'll see you tomorrow.